So for starters, I actually initially wrote this during the writing circle, and then I came back to it for this event. So joining the NYPD was the best thing that happened to me. Actually, working for the NYPD was the worst thing that happened to me. The exhilarating rush of those first 3 years, immediately following the academy, waned away into the dull, half-assed melodrama of police tape, dead bodies, and worst of all the eventual paperwork that needs to be filled out. Sometimes I have to fill out so many reports and forms, and you know what else, it actually flows right out of my little cubicle and down the hall. I'm surprised I've yet to mix up any of my papers with anyone else's. But this recent case has been a real chip in my shoulder as of late. It's really nothing new. If you took a wavering glance at the details, you'd reasonably surmise that it's some mafia drama. 3 dead bodies, 1 female, 2 male, all in their mid-50s. The 2 males are made men, belong to a crime family whose name I keep on forgetting, and all 3 were murdered. Gangland style. Very Scorsese. It's just a pain to write these reports in such a way that my boss won't realize that I was the one who killed them. For starters, the 2 men, Tony and Silvio, approached me first. Like I said before, I keep on forgetting which crime family they're run with, but it really doesn't matter at this point because to me, most of the crimes being committed by the old mobs are nothing short of family drama. He did this, she said that, they stole something, and now they're gonna have to disappear. So they came to me in an adult video store, don't question why, and they started pressuring me, an NYPD detective that they only just met, mind you, into murdering one of their Goomas. I think it was Silvio's, but like I said, I don't care about family drama. Apparently, the story goes that Silvio's been meeting up with a sweet chick down at a pickleball club a little ways uptown. Then they started playing a bit more competitively in the locker room, if you know what I mean. Anyways, after a few months of the two playing adult leapfrog, Silvio found out that the girl was actually snatching bags of coke straight out of his gym bag every time they did the deed. And then she threatened to reveal his dirty little secret to the police unless he starts giving her more of Uncle Silvio's famous nose candy. Now I don't know anymore, was all Silvio said after finishing up his sob story. Now, why would they approach me of all people? I didn't really know at first, because they wouldn't be able to hold anything against me for it, but knowing these guys, they probably tried this little adult video store accountant over my head. Probably say that I was, one of their schemes. And then Tony answered my question first before I could even utter a squeak about leverage. If I dare persuade you, we got an upfront payment of $10,000 in this envelope. For all to see. Just some persuasion, no high pressure. All the while, waving the envelope at the security camera right before handing it right into the palm of my hand. The bribe was tempting, I'll give him that, but I wasn't stupid. I shoved the envelope in between the shelves after they left. But if anybody decides to sift through any of that camera's footage, they'll think I'm a few dollars wealthier than I should be. And if that wasn't enough, they already had a plan B ready to deploy. Jam a gun squarely into my ribs, just to drive home the point that it's not like I had a choice. So I got to work and did a little preliminary digging, and now I have absolutely no idea why Silvio fell for this chick. She looks like she stumbled off the set of Texas Chainsaw Massacre or The Hills Have Eyes. The Hills have got eyes indeed. She also had a previous rap sheet for theft, and a pretty extensive one at that. Mostly just petty, but some were serious enough to be listed as grand larceny, burglary, embezzlement, robbery, shoplifting, identity theft. You get the idea. After reading the rap sheet, I also had no idea as to how you could lift a grand piano down 2 whole flights of stairs without pulleys or anything of the sort. Long story short, I did the deed, and then after it was said and done, I came right back to them. God, just walking up to those losers put me right back in elementary school, walking up to this one fat kid who always shook me down for lunch money. Not that I had many, had he? That whole day left me in a pretty bad mood, so imagine how I reacted when they tried to hang the murder over my head. Oh wait, you already know because I already told you what happened to the two. And now I gotta fill out separate reports detailing the conditions of their bodies and their social security numbers and their insurance cards and their closest living relatives and yada, yada, yada. I can't even begin to imagine how many boxes filled with reports and forms and God knows how much more paperwork is gonna come pouring out of my cubicle. Jesus, just recounting this whole series of unfortunate events alone just makes me want to down a drink. Maybe a whole bar in my liver ain't arguing too much. Funnily enough, this isn't the lowest I've been in this rather disappointing career of mine.